Hello, my brothers from another mother. So, I actually just got back from the gym, epic session, and I had the biggest epiphany ever. Which, before I tell you, quick reminder if you're a little bit newer to the coaching business industry, there's really only two things that are ever going to move the needle in your business. Okay. Only two things that are ever going to make you money. Number one is having booked calls on the calendar, and number two is closing those calls into cash. That's pretty much it. That's all you need. And by the way, in this video, we're going to be going over how I made 15K in 2 days by doing just that, by focusing on those two things. So without further ado, as the old saying goes, let's rock and roll. So I did this without unnecessary assets. So no funnel, no website, no fancy stuff, no Facebook group, none of that. You don't need it. I did it without paid advertisement. So no Facebook ads, no Google ads, nothing, purely organic, without posting content all day, every day. I kind of half-assed my content, to be honest, but I did it without posting every day, without wasting hours on messenger conversations, and without hiring an appointment setter or VA. So one man team by myself, that's it. Three things you need to have in order for this to work. Before I tell you those, quick reminder as well. Take notes. Most people don't understand how human psychology works, and they just rely on the business tactics alone. Like they're just looking for the next business tactic in order for them to finally get it, to finally make it and make money with the business, but they don't dive deep. Like they don't understand how human psychology works. And at the end of the day, think about it. Like you're working with humans. If you're a coach, if you're a consultant, your business is based around humans. So if you don't understand humans, if you don't understand what your prospects, which are humans, want, you're just never going to make it. And the business tactics alone are not going to save you. With that being said, three things that you need in order for this to work, three things that I had before I made 15K in the 2 days. Number one, irresistible offer to a very specific market that is in desperate need of help. Number two, high ticket program, at least $5,000 for your program. And number three, consistent book calls on the calendar. Okay, so let's say that you already have your offer. You invested in a couple courses, couple videos. You already have your offer. And let's say that you already have your high ticket program. No worries if you don't have these two things. At the end of the video, at the bottom of the video, I'm going to attach a document that goes over how to craft your irresistible offer, how to price your program in order for it to be high ticket. And yeah, I'll hook you up. No worries. But let's just say that you have those two things, but you don't have consistent book calls. Okay, because that's probably the case. The two reasons why coaches suck at generating book calls consistently is because of two things. It's actually that their problem isn't generating the booked appointments, it's that they don't have a system and they don't have a message sequence framework that actually works. Okay, so again, let's just say that you do have a system. Maybe you invested in a coach, maybe you watched a couple of videos, you do have a system, you understand the system, the bird's eye view, which by the way, if you don't have a system yet, if you've been living under a rock, I'm going to hook you up as well at the end of the video. At the bottom of the video, I'm going to give you a document with the system and a quick video on the overall system of the business model. But again, let's assume that you already know the system. You just don't have the framework that works. Maybe you do have a framework. Maybe your coach gave you a framework, but it doesn't work. It's not getting you consistent booked appointments. So reality is, it doesn't work. Okay. Now, as I said before, the truth is that most people and most coaches don't understand how human psychology actually works. Okay, so they're either too casual with their framework or they're either too direct. So you're either being Mr. Nice Guy and just being too friendly and avoiding rejection through your messengers, so through your conversations, or you're being the complete opposite. You're being too direct, too repelling, like you're repelling your prospects, okay? And you're either getting ghosted or in some cases getting blocked, okay? So the answer lies right in the middle. It's the art of being assertive. You're upfront, to the point. You get to the heart of the matter without wasting time in your conversations, but at the same time, you remain fun. You remain human. You're not a robot, and you're lighthearted. Okay, so this is how you're going to be getting booked calls like this. Okay, like the two gentlemen on the screenshots. Your prospects are going to be looking forward to having a call with you, and this is how it needs to be framed. Okay, so, and this is how I actually was able to make 15K in 2 days. As you can see, only 2 days. Okay, in the middle it was a weekend, and a couple days, but it was just 2 days of having booked appointments and 15K cash collected for the business. And you can do the same. Okay, this is how I did it, and it's not just me. Raul actually made 12K in his first 4 weeks with the business. He has a spiritual coaching offer, and not just him, but many others in our tribe. Okay, relationship coaches, spiritual coaches, career coaches, you name it. Really doesn't matter. So, as I said before, I'm going to hook you up with those two documents in case you don't have the system, and in case you don't have, what were we talking about? The offer, and what else? And your high ticket program. If you don't have those three things, irresistible offer, program, and just the system of how the coaching business model works and how you can quit your job and just focus on this full time, I'll hook you up. The document is below this video, and I'll see you next time.